Alright guys, in this video what we're going to be doing is cleaning a microwave from the inside. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove everything that's in the stovetop. I'm going to get my cup, I fill it about half of it filled with water. I'll put it inside the microwave. I actually set this one up for 2 minutes, but at the end of the day it actually took 3.5 minutes for the water to start boiling. Each microwave is a little bit different. Anyway, the water is going to boil and that's going to create steam. That steam's going to loosen all the grease and dirt inside. For the exterior, while that's going on, what I'm going to do is spray the viral disinfectant throughout. And then I'm going to grab my nano sponge. I'm going to dip it inside my other rinse cup. This rinse cup is going to have soap. Soap that we use is a concentrated soap that's used to degrease or to remove grease. And again, the nano sponge will not scratch. You're going to notice that I wring it out very well. Again, I don't want to oversaturate the surface with too much soap. Again, a lot of soap suds, it's just going to create a mess and then give me more work to rinse it out. I'm going to start wiping from the top and working my way to the bottom. Again, all throughout. You know what, while I'm wiping one hand, the other hand, a lot of times what I'm doing is you'll notice that I'll start to feel around just to see if I feel anything that's stuck on the surface, or if I feel any rough patch areas. Those rough patch areas is just basically an indication that there's grease that's stuck on the exterior panel, somewhere that I'll be concentrating more on. And again, you don't have to apply a lot of pressure. I noticed there that there's like a mark there. It's basically damage. It's not something I can fix. I'm gonna run my fingers around where the vents are. It's usually where grease will go through. Use this little grout brush. Helps me get inside those vent areas. Also around the panel. There's a seam around the panel, and that really does really well getting in there. Keep in mind that this microwave has not been cleaned in over a month. Most of the microwaves that we're going to be cleaning are going to be ones that we're maintaining clean every week. This one's going to take a little bit more attention. Notice I'm getting all the way through the corners. You see the microwave stopped, but I'm going to allow the steam inside to keep working. Again, that steam will really loosen all the dirt and grease that you have inside and makes your job so much easier. Alright, I'm going to go and check inside the microwaves where I notice that there's not enough steam. Now the easiest way to know steam is you just touch the panels. If you see the panels, if it's wet, then you know you're good. If not, you close it and put a little bit more, add on another minute and a half. It's going to be hard on this video to see because usually what happens is when you open up the microwave, that's when you see all the vapor come out. And then you give it another once over. Alright. I think the exterior part is almost all done. Alright guys, I'm just wiping down the outside of the microwave now. Keep in mind, I've sped up this video, kind of save us a little bit of time. I am wiping everything down, 2 hands obviously, using both cloths. That helps me do everything a lot faster. I know it's difficult in this video to see, but this microwave has to be said, it was very dirty. There was a lot of grease throughout. Alright, you see I'm going through all the panels again. I still have the water boiling inside, creating more steam. Again, it's going to make a huge difference for you. I'm just basically wiping and I'm testing. Just notice that I'm checking with my hand to make sure I don't see any friction, feel anything. Alright, I'll put my hands on it. I'll show you really quickly. See that water? Alright, that water, you're ready to go. Unfortunately with the video, you can't see the steam coming out of the microwave, but it was pretty steamy. It was steaming up my glasses. I'll get that glass plate off, as well as the platform on the bottom. I'm going to start wiping that down. And again, I'm going to start wiping the interior down with the sponge, with soap. Alright. Keep in mind that the top part of the microwave, I guess you would call it the ceiling of the microwave, that area right there, that area always gets missed. You always want to make sure that's clean. Wiping all the exterior panels as well. One thing to note, again, the interior part of the microwave is pretty durable. It's more durable than the exterior part. If you needed to, you could use the Scotch-Brite green pad, but in this case, everything was coming off, so I went ahead and just kept using the nano sponge. I'm using the grout to get the seams. There's a little bit of hinges there on the side, and then seam in the sides and the corners. It really helps to get in there and loosen all that out. Again, because it's been steamed, everything's really coming off. Very little effort needed. And I'm still going to start wiping it clean. And again, now it's going to start feeling smooth to me, and I know as it feels smooth, that means the panel is clean. One thing to note in this video, the actual glass plate as well as the centerpiece holder, I actually have to clean that inside the sink, just like you would clean an actual dish. I didn't put this in this video because it's pretty simple to explain. As anyone clean the dish, you should know how to clean it, the metal plate. The glass plate. Going some little smaller areas here. A lot of detail. And again, this microwave, we will be cleaning it in a week from now. So it really makes a big difference when you do it now. You get it to a clean and maintained base. Just makes your job so much easier every time you come back. Alright, I'm getting toward the end here. I'm going to wipe these by hand first. And then I would place them in the sink. Okay, you won't see that in this video. I will note that you have to be careful with that glass. It's tempered glass. Now, tempered glass is really good for hot temperatures and cold temperatures, but they actually have a breaking point. On that breaking point, you always have to be careful because, again, it's not something that we can actually see. But if you do hit that breaking point, it actually would shatter the glass very easily. It's only happened once in my history of cleaning microwaves, but it's something to know. Again, I did wash these in the sink. That's something that you're not going to see in this video. But I'm just drying everything. I just dried the glass. Let me dry the holder here. The holder here, I always check for the wheels. Typically the wheels are where you're going to find the most dirt inside. And I'm just wiping that out. And now drying it. And we're ready to start putting everything back in. Put the holder piece inside first. I'll look really quickly. I'm just basically getting all the lint out, just anything that might have gotten stuck in there. The microwave, the plate, make sure that's clean. Place it back. So you sit right flat on it. Okay. Now again, I'm just double checking, wiping everything. Last little finishing touches. Always check your work. It's the most important thing. Alright, I think that this microwave is beautiful. Alright guys, I think we are all set.